I never thought a USB drive would destroy my life. My name is Alex Morrison, and 3 days ago I was just another software engineer at CyberCore Solutions, grinding through code reviews and pretending to care about quarterly projections. I had a decent apartment in Seattle, a girlfriend named Sarah who worked in marketing, and a comfortable routine built on too much coffee and too little sleep. That all ended when I found the drive. It was Wednesday around 7 p.m. Most of the office had cleared out, but I stayed late to finish debugging a security protocol. The cleaning crew had already made their rounds, and the fluorescent lights hummed above my cubicle with that tone that makes you question your life choices. I was reaching for my coffee mug when I noticed something wedged between my desk and the divider. A small black USB drive with a red stripe. No label, no markings, just cold metal and plastic. I should have turned it into IT. Rule number 1 at a cybersecurity firm: never plug in unknown devices. But curiosity won. I figured I'd check it on my personal laptop, see if I could identify the owner. I was an idiot. My laptop wasn't connected to the company network, so I told myself it was safe. I plugged in the drive. It contained a single folder labeled Torch, and inside, one encrypted file, Contingency, NNC. The encryption was military grade. This wasn't some amateur protecting tax returns. This was serious cryptography. There was also a text file. Read me txt. I opened it. One line. If you're reading this, David Chen is already dead. Decrypt the file. Trust no one at CyberCore. They're watching. DC. My blood ran cold. David Chen. Everyone at CyberCore knew that name. He was a senior cryptographer who'd worked on top-secret government contracts. 3 weeks ago, he died in a car crash on Highway 90. Single vehicle, rainy night, no witnesses. The company sent flowers, we had a moment of silence and moved on. Except apparently it wasn't an accident. I stared at the screen, heart pounding. This had to be a prank. But the encryption was real, and the file size suggested something big. Documents, maybe source code. I spent the next hour trying to decrypt it. Standard algorithms, password dictionaries. Nothing worked. Whoever built this encryption knew exactly what they were doing. Then I remembered Chen's presentation 6 months ago about encryption keys. His philosophy: the best password means something only to you. Significant dates, coordinates, names, personal anchors. I checked his LinkedIn, then his social media, almost nothing. But I found one old photo. David in front of a lighthouse with a woman and a little girl. The caption read, "Beacon Point, best birthday ever. Love you, Jennifer. Happy 4th, Emma." Beacon Point. I searched it. A lighthouse in Oregon. I tried combinations of dates, names, coordinates. On the 14th attempt, the file decrypted. What I saw made my hands shake. Internal communications, financial transactions, source code. CyberCore had built a backdoor into military encryption software, but not for the US government, for someone else. The payments came from a shell corporation linked to foreign intelligence. Millions of dollars. Emails between executives, people I saw every day, discussing selling access to classified channels. This wasn't espionage, it was treason. And David Chen had discovered it. These files were his insurance policy, his proof. He'd hidden the USB drive in the office, hoping someone would find it if he didn't make it out. And now I had it. The office felt suddenly vast and silent. The cleaning crew was gone, cameras blinked red. I'd been here over an hour, using my badge. They'd know. If Chen was right, if they were watching, they already knew. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. "We know you opened the file. Bring the drive to parking garage level B3 in 20 minutes. Come alone, or run, and we'll find you. Choose wisely." My throat tightened. The red lights of the cameras blinked in the dark. How long had they been watching? I grabbed my jacket. The USB felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds in my pocket. I had maybe 30 seconds to decide what to do. Copy it? They'd detect it. Call Sarah? They'd trace it. Another text. 19 minutes, Alex. Parking garage or run. Decide. They knew my name. Of course they did. I was in their building on their cameras. I stood, legs trembling. The office stretched out before me, cubicles like a maze, exits glowing red. The elevator to the garage was 40 feet away. The stairwell to the street, 60 in the other direction. Garage, hand over the drive, hope they believed I hadn't copied it. Maybe they'd let me go. Run, take the stairs, vanish into the Seattle night, find someone I could trust. But they knew where I lived. Sarah was at my apartment, unaware she was now a target too. The lights flickered. My pulse spiked. 18 minutes left. I stepped toward the elevator. Stopped. Turned toward the stairwell. Stopped again. The USB felt like a ticking bomb. Every second mattered. David Chen's face flashed in my mind. His company photo from the memorial email. 43 years old. A wife and daughter. He'd tried to do the right thing. They'd killed him for it. Now I had the same evidence. And one choice that would decide whether I lived through the night. I pulled out my phone, hovered over Sarah's contact. One call could warn her, but that would tell them I wasn't complying. She'd become a target too. Or I could say nothing, go to the garage, hope they believed me, hope this was all a misunderstanding. 17 minutes. The elevator button glowed. The exit sign burned red. I had to choose, right now.